Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcast for you today, of course, in the Great League, taking a look at Pidgeot. Pidgeot is amazing, by the way, with Feather Dance. Even though it got nerfed this season, it's still amazing. Meganium and Klefki. So Klefki is a regional I do not have, unfortunately. Hopefully that becomes available from some event. I meet someone that I can trade for it. Who knows? But either way, I want Klefki. Unrelated to these battles, but just thought I would mention that. But either way, I'm excited for these battles. I mean, Klefki is such a cool Pokemon. It really is. And Pidgeot, as I said, is amazing. And of course, Meganium is a good one. We know that. So either way, we're going to see the Klefki switch in. I think that's Astonish. I put Astonish on the overlay. It also has Tackle. I don't think that's Tackle, though. So I think that's probably Astonish. But if I'm wrong with the fast move on Klefki, I apologize. But either way, we're going to see a foul play come in. That will not be enough to KO, so they actually do get off another move. Drapion is so fast, so we're going to see a crunch come in. I'm not doing much because Klefki is a fairy type. Some trainers might forget that, myself included. I know you think of it as a steel type, but it's a fairy type. But anyway, going to go for this play rough, going to be super effective, doing super effective damage. I'm sure a lot of trainers don't know the moveset on Klefki, but they shield it. Maybe they expected a fairy type attack because it is a fairy Pokemon, so that makes sense. So we're going to see Scold, and not enough to KO. That was definitely an undercharge. In comes Pidgeot. So will Pidgeot shield? Yes, it will. It's going to be a Scald. So they probably have Scald Dynamic Punch, which is probably the moveset I would run. I do want to try a Poliwrath myself with Scald Dynamic Punch. So we're going to see a shield. It's going to be another Scald, and I think Pidgeot can probably farm down. No, they're not actually going for the farm down. One more Gust would have knocked out the Poliwrath. I think they could have gotten it, but that's okay. Feather Dance will knock it out. And in comes Cofagrigus. It would be nice to be able to debuff this before they get to an attack. Unfortunately, they get to one. Shadow Ball might not KO. It's going to be a Dog Plus. That definitely KOs. Okay, that makes sense. But the opponent still has a shield. That's the troubling part about it. We're going to see a Frenzy Plant. No, we're going to see an attempted catch. Able to get that catch with the Klefki. That was a beautiful sack swap. Shadow Ball going to be enough to KO. Meganium, I would say... I don't know I feel like that catch was definitely necessary because this Frenzy Plant will get the shield. And then the next one will KO. But they still make it, okay? They still make it to a Shadow Ball. But will this KO? I don't think it does. Not Meganium, yeah. It does a lot, but it doesn't KO Meganium. Cofagrigus is another new one that recently got a buff. It has Shadow Ball now. It's a great Pokemon. And it's definitely one I'll be using soon. I'm trying out Pidgeot myself today. But we'll be trying out Cofagrigus as well. So great game, very well played. That catch was amazing. If you didn't catch it, you probably would have lost, but it was a great catch nonetheless. Let's go ahead and move into the next game. See how the next one plays out. So here we go. It's going to be Pidgeot into Toxicroak. Great matchup. Of course, the Mud Bomb going to be heavily resisted. And we're going to see a Marsh Tomb come in. So Marsh Tomb is going to go ahead and go for an attack, but what is it going to be? It is going to be a Mud Bomb. That is heavily resisted, so Pidgeot does not care about that. And we're going to see Feather Dance. Yep, Feather Dance coming out, going to debuff that Marsh Tomb. Marsh Tomb is going to go ahead and go for an attack right now. So this attack is going to be another Mud Bomb, but again, Pidgeot, as we know, does not care about that. Able to farm down, very nice. Getting ahead on energy. Pidgeot with energy is scary. We do see a Magmar, which is pretty cool. So Feather Dance coming out. Will the opponent decide to shield? They do decide to shield that Feather Dance, so nice shield bait. Pidgeot trying to get to another one. Not quite able to get there. It's going to go ahead and shield. I think Magmar has Thunder Punch or Fire Punch. It might have Thunder Punch as well, I'm not sure. But either way, that was a good shield because that would have KO'd. Able to get to a Feather Dance. This is going to knock out Magmar unless if the Magmar shields. And the Magma does shield, okay? We do see a switch into Klefki. Klefki is weak to fire attacks. So, Fire Punch, going to be doing super effective damage, but even though it's weak to it, we're going to see an attack come in from the Klefki, a foul play, and we're going to actually see an undercharge. This might not KO. It still KOs, okay, that's fine. In comes Toxicroak. Toxicroak, okay. Going to go for the Mud Bomb. It will be enough to KO unless if the Klefki decides to shield. And it looks like Dynamic Punch is going to KO. So in comes Meganium. This is a good game, yeah. Going to go for the Frenzy Plant. I don't know if this KOs. Earthquake would have, but it doesn't really matter. Even if it doesn't KO. It It does KO. Okay, so probably barely KO. I don't know. I mean, Toxic Croak is so squishy, but at the end of the day, it didn't really matter, right? Because that was going to be a good game anyway. So well played, great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Let me know how you're enjoying Season 9. I know a lot of trainers had said they love the early battles. It's definitely a lot of fun battling. A lot of new trainers that you're not... And just having a good time seeing all these different, unique Pokemon early on. Totally makes sense. So Pidgeot into Cresselia. Looks like the opponent lagged in the beginning, but now they're back. So we're going to see an attack coming in from this Cresselia, going to be Moonblast likely. No, going to be Grass Knot. That is resisted, so you definitely want to go for whatever second move you have, no matter what it is, if it's double moved. If it's not double moved, then you can't go for another one. Unless if they're baiting the Grass Knot, but I don't think it's worth the bait. But we'll see. This is probably the Moonblast. No, going to be another Grass Knot. That tells me it's probably single moved. So in comes Wishcash. Wishcash can only threaten Pidgeot with Blizzard. So we'll see. Feather Dance is going to get the shield, very nice. And we're going to see an attack come in right now. This is going to be a Mud Bomb. So this is not threatening to Pidgeot at all. Pidgeot can take that. And going for the Brave Bird, yeah, Brave Bird just going for the knockout. I'm pretty sure this should definitely knock it out. Pidgeot is so threatening because it's like, sometimes you can go for Feather Dance, sometimes you can go for a Brave Bird, and it's like you want to shield the Brave Bird, but like you never know what they're going to go for, right? So in comes Klefki. Klefki is resisting Charm, which is really nice. And they're definitely going to try to get to the play rough. Oh, the switch, the sacrificial swap, trying to catch that move. Not able to catch it though. So now that allowed Klefki to charge up extra energy. Going for the foul play will be enough to KO. And in comes Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff will be hit with a play rough, doing massive amounts of damage. I do imagine at this point in time they use that final shield. Yep. They use that shield. Meganium's still in the back. Meganium's going to win this. They have 2 shields, right? So this is going to be a good game. Ice Beam, enough to KO, but that's fine. In comes Meganium. One Frenzy Plant should do it, and even if it's not, you could farm down with Vine Whip afterwards. So we're going to see a Frenzy Plant right now. And it looks like it's actually not enough to KO, but one more Vine Whip is able to finish off the job. So, hey, great game. Well played. Klefki definitely coming in handy. I forgot to mention, I think this trainer has a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure they left the YouTube channel link or Twitter link, some link. I think it's YouTube, but I'll leave a link in the description down below for that. And let's go ahead and move into the next battle, see what he's got going for us. Pidgeot into Meganium. Great matchup. One of the best matchups Pidgeot could have, but they do switch into Wishcash. Okay, I mean, I don't know if they're at Blizzard or not. We're going to see a shield. They go straight for it, so that is a nice shield. So now we're going to see a Feather Dance. I would have went straight into the Meganium, to be honest. I would have saved the Pidgeot for their Meganium. Yeah, I think, going to the Meganium is definitely the way to go because you could legit just farm it all the way down or at least farm up a lot of energy. That doesn't KO. And now Meganium actually does have play against Pidgeot, crazy enough, because it's very low. So like one Frenzy Plant will still KO it. But to be fair, this Pidgeot does have a lot of energy. So we'll see. In comes, I don't know what came in, but Feather Dance is going into it. Nidoqueen, okay, so able to debuff it, very nice. We're going to see another Feather Dance come out. Just going to debuff it some more. 2 times debuff. Man, Feather Dance is broken, especially if you debuff the opponent, the last Pokemon, right? That's why I kind of like Pidgeot, the idea of Pidgeot in the back, because if you debuff their last Pokemon, it's going to be very difficult for them to win unless they hard counter Pidgeot, right? So, anyway, foul play coming out, that will get the shield. And this, Earth Power is not going to KO, it's quadruple debuffed. It does do a lot of damage. Okay, still got to give it that, right? It does do a lot of damage. Meganium coming in, able to farm down. See, the Pidgeot would have been nice here if Meganium handled Wishcash. Just my opinion, but that's okay. It's not really a big deal. So the opposing Meganium, they're just both going to throw Frenzy Plants at each other. So we'll see how this goes. It might matter depending on who sneaks in fast moves. That might be the deciding factor. I guess we'll see. We're going to see another attack coming in. It's going to be another Frenzy Plant. Pidgeot is very low, but trying to catch a move. Oh, they throw. That Meganium could have farmed down. If they were able to farm down, they would have won. But now I think they're going to lose, unless if they could make a catch or something. Okay, they're not able to catch, which is nice. So this Frenzy Plant is going to be enough to KO. And oh no, never mind. What am I saying? Nidoqueen does have enough in it. Yeah, so I feel like that was a winnable game if Meganium came in against Wishcash immediately. But hey, that's okay. It happens. So just my advice and opinions on that. But let's go ahead and move into the next game, and we'll see how the next game plays out. Okay, so we have the next opponent. And this might be the last battle in the video. I'm not too sure. Pidgeot into Lapras. Definitely not a matchup we really want to see because Ice Shot is just doing so much damage. We do see a switch into Klefki. They're going to go for an attack. Yeah, I mean, that Lapras has a lot of energy. You definitely... Oh, they go for Skull Bash. I was going to say you definitely go for Surf there because you can get the 2 Surfs. And now Wishcash is going to come in. Wishcash will be able to get off a Mud Bomb to knock out Klefki. But we're going to see a Foul Play at least go into the Wishcash, although it doesn't do much. I wonder if they farm down. Yeah, they're just going for the farm down. That's a good play by the opponent. You got to give it to him. Meganium is coming in. The scary part about it is that they have loaded energy. This could be a bait. It could be a Blizzard. It is a Blizzard, so nice shield. But I think they definitely get to another one if you attempt to farm down. So this could be another Blizzard, I think. No, it's going to be a Mud Bomb. Unfortunate shield, but I think they don't make another Blizzard. Yeah, they don't get to another Blizzard, so that's good. The problem is you're down 2 shields, but we'll see, because you should be able to get shields back here. I mean, the Slappers has to shield. Yeah, they do shield, and they're going to have to shield the next one, and we know they have Skull Bash, which they're not going to reach, so if they go for an attack now, you know it's going to be Surf. Unless they have Ice Beam Skull Bash, but I doubt it. So, okay, we do see a shield there. We're going to see the attack. I think it's Surf. It could be Skull Bash. Yeah, it is going to be Surf. We're going to see a switch into Pidgeot. Oh my gosh. Going for the Feather Dance. I definitely would have went for the KO. I would have went for the Brave Bird, I think. This is not going to KO. Well, hold up. Maybe you could farm down? Yeah, maybe that is a good play because Frenzy Plant is not going to KO Pidgeot, right? No, it's going to be close. And then you go for the farm down and then go for an attack against Lapras. Oh, they get to an attack. Okay, so yeah, Brave Bird would have KO'd the Meganium if you went for it that way. But then they would have farmed down Pidgeot, though, which would have been scary. So as long as they don't have an attack... Okay, Meganium is able to win this one. Okay, so well played. There were a couple different ways you could have played that, I think. But that was a great game. Well played. And that is going to be a great video. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.